there are these new neocon lobbies coming into the picture, moving to the fore to try to maintain aid for Ukraine. And they're just sort of the usual suspects. Like here's the Washington Post on John McCain, the John McCain Institute, carrying on his fight against Trumpian isolationism. The late Senator's Institute has taken the lead among outside groups trying to keep his worldview relevant, especially in Ukraine's fight against Russia. And it's so funny. I mean, if you actually just look at what this really is, it's not the John McCain Institute. It's the donors to the John McCain Institute who are making a literal killing off this war. Here's the McCain Institute's list of funders. And I mean, there's so much it's very revealing, but here's one that people might not be that familiar with, the BGR Foundation. They're lobbyists for the arms industry. It's a lobbying wing of Raytheon. So it's the people who lobbied for the Javelin missiles to be authorized starting under Obama. And the former executive director of the McCain Institute, Kurt Volker, who then went and became like the liaison to Ukraine under Trump in one of these moves where the deep state comes in and like makes sure Trump can't operate. He was on the board of the BGR Foundation. So, I mean, the conflicts of interest are so obvious, but I mean, if you just, here's Paul Singer. He's, I think, funding Nikki Haley's campaign. He funded all the neocons. It's all, and the Saudi government is in here.
Open Society Foundations.
Yeah, George Soros personally giving money. But then here you have Raytheon Company. They're just directly there. Okay, so it's not like some vision of John McCain, like the great maverick hero had a vision of freedom. It's like lobbying.
Oh, there's Mikhail Khodorkovsky is right down there.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League.
Yeah.
It's all the same people, right? It's all the same people we've been talking about.
Yeah, Khodorkovsky, for those who don't know.
BlackRock is there.
BlackRock Incorporated. Okay, so they're fighting to save John McCain's vision, which is to make tons of money for them through a war.
And there's SpaceX too, sending
Elon.
Giving satellite internet to the Ukrainians.
The maverick Elon is funding the McCain Institute. Taiwan, they won't they won't war with China. Or at least just more money. Oh, here Northrop Grumman, another defense contractor.
Yeah. Everybody's there.
Yeah.
JP Morgan. Yeah.
The Lauder Foundation, Ron Lauder, huge supporter of Israel's settlement enterprise and Netanyahu.
Oh, and there's Palantir Technologies as well.
Palantir is is gotten contracts for targeting for the Ukrainian military.
Yeah.
It's a spy tech company.
Yeah.
Run by Alex Karp, who was at the recent Bilderberg meetings with NATO chiefs and, all the Five Eyes officials. And Palantir is also involved with West Exec Advisors, which is the consulting firm founded by Tony Blinken to bring contracts in for their clients in the tech industry through the Pentagon and State Department, which just shows how this whole mafia operates. And, here's something that's just so funny and so revealing. The new executive director of the McCain Institute is failed congressional candidate and longtime anti-Russian hardliner Evelyn Farkas. And so Evelyn Farkas is continuing McCain's legacy, but here she is in Ukraine. This is her to the center left wearing a literal Burisma jacket on a Burisma sponsored trip to Ukraine when she was at the Atlantic Council with former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine, John Herbst. If you want to see the corruption, the heinous corruption of the Biden cabal on Ukraine and how, and the John McCain cabal, they're all kind of interwoven. Here it is. She's literally wearing a Burisma jacket. Like Burisma gave her the jacket.
Right.
And this is all part of the campaign to get the investigation by the Ukrainian government off Burisma's back. And they were paying Hunter Biden at the time, and Joe Biden was getting awards at the Atlantic Council when they were funding the Atlantic Council with like $250,000 or more per year. So that's the McCain. That's who's lobbying for the war.